So now I'd like to bring to the stage Sarah Ando, the president of the Nikkei Student Union at UC San Diego. So Sarah designed the program book cover you all have. So at the front, this t-shirt, Sarah designed this, and participated in the Katari Keeping Japanese American Stories Alive program, an intensive, place-based learning experience for college students. Sarah is also on the organizing committee for tonight's Manzanar Desk program at Lone Pine High School at 5 p.m.
Identity is the concept of who or what a person is. At some point in our lives, we have all asked the question, who am I? For some, the answer is still elusive, while for others, the identity is ultimately what defines them. However, for many, it still exists somewhere in the in-between. In my case, my identity is firmly rooted in my being a Japanese American third-generation Sansei. Being Nikkei is the core of my identity, and I've grown to be proud of it. Being Japanese American may sound simple at first, but it is incredibly complex. The Japanese American community has faced challenges and undergone transformations throughout generations in all aspects of social, political strife and celebration. It is an identity our community has grown into and embraced through generational healing and community building. Thanks to the resilience of the Issei all the way to the Yonsei generations. When given the opportunity to attend Katari this year and join the Manzanar Desk Committee, I was able to understand more about the larger Japanese American experience and learn more about my Nikkei identity, with its implications for the present. At Katari, we learned the value of identity in forms of resistance, righteous anger, and radical self-care. Emotions that arise from the need for our voices and rights to be heard are valid and seen through protests such as the Manzanar Revolt, as well as today's solidarity efforts to close ICE detention centers and the ongoing fights for Black reparations. Simply being and connecting to your identity is a form of resistance. As the queer Black activist Audre Lorde said, self-preservation is an act of political warfare. As seen scribbled in the Manzanar Reservoir, the words, "I love myself," from a former incarceree in a society at the time that was highly critical of the Japanese American identity, is proof today of our existence that it matters. Even our presence here today and contributions to community healing is an act of radical self-care. As we work together to heal intergenerational traumas and create hopeful futures for our communities. As we take the time to reflect on the past atrocities of flawed democracies seen in the forced removal of Japanese and Japanese Americans that resulted in concentration camps like Manzanar, the fight for the preservation and the amplifications of stories that these spaces of incarcerations become even more crucial today. With the resurgence of increased Asian hate crimes and seen during the pandemic and the larger Asian American community standing in solidarity against systematic injustices towards the Black community, to the Tijuana-San Diego border politically and xenophobically dividing families apart on stolen land, the stories of injustices that we carry from generation to generation become tools and learning points to empower our communities in the greater fight for structural change for a more equitable future. Now, let me pose the question, who are we? As we stand here today surrounded by individuals from different intersections of varied communities, all united in a support for remembering, respecting, and empowering the gravity of Manzanar and its impact on the lives of over 11,000 incarcerees, we can define our collective identity in the following way. We are the past, we are the present, and we are the future of the Japanese American and Nikkei community. Together, we honor our collective history, work towards building a better future, and stand in solidarity with all communities facing systematic injustices. The past informs the present, and the present illuminates the future. Thank you.